line out a couple things on this. Don't do this.
Me and Kim actually talked about. Okay, I'll go. We'll see.
All right. So here's the first clip of Kirk Franklin asking the guys a question, and then Tyrese's reply as a result of it.
Even starting up the conversation, what are your thoughts about my brother's thoughts and perspectives on?
Oh well, I mean, you want
safe 100. It's a 100 conversation.
Yeah. So my body count is a little scary. You know, serious. I would be considered a pussologist. I'm just playing. So no.
Go ahead, continue.
No, so going back to my specific career, everywhere I go, every audience I perform in front of, every club I host, I pretty much never see dudes. It's all women. It's been that way from the beginning. And so I got to a point where I'm safe here, but if I felt even more safe, I would be willing to go public with what I believe my number is. But it's crazy.
But I want you to feel it's safe.
What I've been doing. No, I'm not going to mention the number.
Oh no.
But I'm saying what I believe my number is a little scary because I got to a point where a powerful man of God asked me a question, and he said, without even coming at me, he just said, "Hey, Reese, let me ask you, man, how many more?"
That's deep. Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
What did he say?
He said, "How many more?" He did not come at me. I was not attacked. I didn't feel attacked. He didn't be like, "Come on, like how many? When you've been out here doing that, I mean, come on." He said, "How many more?" So before he asked me the question, I already had it in my head that I'm doing too much, too often, too many cities, too many states, too many countries. It's too much.
So I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna start off with. Should I start off with Q Diddy because you said you and Kim was already having a conversation about this? Okay, I'm gonna start off on my left. I'm gonna start off with Slimmy. Slimmy, what are your thoughts on Tyrese saying that his body count is a little scary, and the only reason that he probably slowed down is somebody asking him how many more?
It's his business. It's his business. I mean, he got to live with it. Like he got to live with that shit. He got to deal with all those soul ties, and all those spirits lingering over him. You know, he got to live with it. So, that goes for anybody though. It don't matter who you are. You gotta live with that shit. So you better be wise about who you fucking and exactly how, cause you better strap up for sure.
Let me ask you a follow-up question. Is it looked at as a good, bad thing, or is it indifferent in your eyes?
Probably once you start reaching his type of numbers, no, that's bad. Like the numbers that he gonna have, nah, that it's not gonna be good. It's not. I'm not trying to like shame him or nothing like that, but it's like that can affect your psyche, your spirit, everything, the way you move, everything. So like you gotta be very careful about how many women you sleeping with or how many men you sleeping with. I'm in reference to women. Um, yeah, you gotta be careful with that shit, man. Um, I think everybody has their fair share in life. But once you start getting into beyond your fair share and now it's starting to become you're starting to become numb to the person that you're with and you become insatiable, you walking in some dangerous territory, and you probably should be abstinent at that point. You probably should just stop, go cold turkey. But I don't think most people will do that. once you got the appetite for it and you get that, man, it's gonna be hard to shake it.
Let me ask. I'm gonna ask all of y'all probably a slightly different question than I asked the one that's previous to y'all. Molly, do you think that it's possible for a man to have an insane body count, like Tyrese would say, and be able to bond with one woman or be faithful to one woman for the rest of his life once he decides that he wants to settle down?
I think I think men can settle down after a while after they kind of hit the wall. And if he has so many bodies, I don't he might be ready to settle down. I don't really think it impacts men the way it probably would a woman. I think men could probably still choose when they are ready to settle down or who they want to settle down with, even after running through a bunch of chicks. Like, because you get some men who have basically been sex addicts and they get older and they'll find them a wife and they'll kind of like get it together. So I think it just depends on the man and what he's ready for. But I think most men are sex addicts anyway, so I'm not really surprised at what he's saying. And he's a celebrity. He was just taking the options that was presented, so and opportunities. But I don't. I'm not shocked that he has a high body count. I'll put it like that.
All right. Carrie, my question for you is similar to Molly's. Do you think that it is A, problematic for him to have such a crazy body count? And B, do you think that it's even possible to come back from that? When they decide that they want to settle down, like, does body count really impact a man in the same way that it would impact a woman that then came in and say, yo, I slept with a lot of different people or my body count is insane?
No, I agree with Molly. I think that men don't. I think that men get to a certain point where they're like, I'm done with what I was doing and I'm now ready for this. I don't think that it holds them. I don't think that it impacts whoever they then decide is the one that they want to settle with once they have really made that decision. So
I don't know if I should start with Q Diddy or Kim, because again, y'all said that y'all, had already been kind of having this conversation. I'm assuming that y'all
Well,
had already.
it wasn't this specific conversation. It was adjacent, but I agree with Molly and Carrie. I think, man, we do what we do and we move on. Simple as that. But this is what we talked about. There was a point in this conversation that, who said it? I think Kirk Franklin said it. He said the first time that men practice monogamy is when they get married. And that shit was crazy.
The first time that a man practices monogamy, that's when he gets married?
No, that's when he gets married. Like, that's the first person that he practices monogamy with.
So y'all don't think that a man could be monogamous and not marry?
That's not what he's saying. We're just saying you be doing all fuck nigga shit, then you get married, then you act like you want to act right, and it don't work that way.
Okay, I got what you're saying.
Like, you're not monogamous to anybody. Then you find a wife and you think you're gonna be monogamous to her, type of shit.
So you're saying that you need to, basically based off of what he's saying, that you need to practice monogamy before you get a wife so that you're not trying to change when you get into a relationship.
That, and not even so much so that you don't change, but so that, practice makes perfect. Rarely do you perform as well with little practice as you do like being in the game for a little bit.
So you think that a guy should be practicing monogamy before he ever gets into a marriage?
I think it would be easier for him to be more successful in his marriage.
Through monogamy?
Through practicing it prior to being married.
What does that mean? Like, I don't know what that means.
That means you don't cheat on your girlfriend. You got one chick and you rock her with her, and you ain't got multiple. It doesn't. You can't get down with it because you say you don't believe people date. So what you think between
No,
your
I
head?
mean,
This don't make.
I don't have an
this nigga-
opinion about what y'all saying. I'm just trying to understand exactly what that means. I'm trying to mine it out a little bit.
It's like Carrie's my girlfriend.
Okay,
We're dating. But
right.
I'm not over here messing with Kim when
Mhm.
Carrie ain't listening.
What if you don't have a girlfriend? Well, that's what I'm saying. How do you practice monogamy if you're not in a relationship? Is what I'm asking.
You don't.
Stay abstinent.
So how do you know? How do you know that you'll be? And this is my question. I'm glad that you answered that. How do you know that you'll be monogamous when you're not in a relationship until you then get into a relationship that you get married in? Is what I'm asking.
Well, it's about the discipline of it. So you may not be able to practice being monogamous, but you can practice not running around dipping in all the paint cans. Like, be just a little more disciplined.
Okay, Slimmy, do you agree with that? Do you disagree with that?
I don't have nothing to say.
Right.
It just seems like people just want to put constraints on men all the time. But it is what it is.
Quinn, what are you bothered by?
Constraint.
If we're keeping it a buck, like we shouldn't be out here having coitus and fellatio and cunnilingus with multiple people even before we get married.
Okay, let me throw a wrinkle in that. Y'all ready? If you're not in a relationship, and that means that you're not running around with everybody, does you practicing not cheating or some form of monogamy also include masturbation?
You're monogamous with yourself. No, I don't think that. I don't think that.
That's a good question.
I think
You don't think that matters?
No, I think it could help your discipline, if anything,
No,
to keep you out of the streets.
no. That
Yeah,
Don't that make y'all want it more?
Masturbation is not going to help you with discipline. It's actually going to make it worse. You're not going to be disciplined when you're doing that shit often. Because what you doing that shit to? Just the air? You probably watching porn. Let's just be honest. You watching porn. Watching porn is going to fuck you up. I know because I got fucked up off that shit.
I'm about to get
then
real
you see that
crafty.
teacher. You see that teacher in that outfit after you.
No, don't do that. No. Seriously, porn will fuck you up. That shit will fuck you up, and people don't want to admit to that shit. That shit will fuck you up. For real. So, for instance, you'll become insatiable. You're gonna get the Jezebel spirit. You're not going to. One woman will not be able to please you. You're gonna see all these different figures, all these different physiques. You're just gonna be curious about all this shit. It's never ending. There is no. Damn, this woman is enough. It ain't none of that. It ain't none of that. Nobody is enough.
Because I remember it's when me and Kim used to remember Nikki. She at the console, she told me like I told her about a chick that I banged and I felt bad, like I shouldn't have did it. And she told me, she said, before you ever do some dumb stuff, bang one out, and then if you still feel it afterwards, then go do it. And dude, for real, like doing the urge is gone. I was about to go to Dallas and hang out with a chick the other day, and I was like, man, let me go ahead and do this before I drive 3 hours down the street. And I took my ass to bed.
Well, Slimmy, now I have a question for you. So, with the question that Anton asked Molly and Carrie, like if, can a man sleep with all these women and then later on decide, okay, just one is enough? If he can do that, what's the difference between that and watching a lot of porn?
I don't think you can settle down once you cross over into so many bodies. I don't think you can. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you ever get rid of that shit. It's not about maturity. It's not about wanting to stop. That becomes spiritual. If you're not connected in a certain way there you go, Carrie. Yeah, for real. People think that shit is a joke, man, and like sleeping around with folks.
Contrary to what you're saying, because like God forgives everything. Hit your mic. You're not supposed to clap. You're supposed
No,
to.
I'm gonna clap my hands. I don't have no mic.
That sucks.
Yeah, I don't have no mic. I'm gonna hit the side of the phone, knock it over. No. But I feel like once you become overly stimulated and you insatiable, man, there's only one way to get back. You're gonna have to be abstinent. You're gonna have to practice not sleeping with nobody, no masturbation. You're gonna have to become a monk, damn near, to get that shit up off you. It's that serious. People be playing around with sex. They don't even realize why they doing the wild shit that they doing. It's because you fuck somebody with a bad spirit on them. That shit is real, man. People don't gotta believe it. I know firsthand. That shit dangerous. I don't be fucking around. I don't fuck with no witches, no what are they called? Bulas? Or what is that shit? I don't fuck with none of that. No women like that be practicing witchcraft. None of that shit. That shit will fuck you up. I don't care what nobody say.
I learned this at a very young age in children's church. Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Exactly.
Including come back from having sex with a lot of women.
That's what I said. You have to have your spirit in tune to the Most High, or you're not gonna get back from that shit, bro. You not. It ain't gonna be no overnight. Ain't no therapy. Ain't nothing that a human being can tell you to get rid of that shit. Ain't nothing.
So you don't. That's not true.
Okay.
Like I've seen it in real life. Like my homeboys. Like there's some slores deluxe, and they just got married, and they good now. They got kids. They married, and they're fine now. But previous to right now, or maybe 5 years ago, or us being old as hell, niggas
Keep
was
waiting.
Slores.
Keep waiting.
Waiting on what?
To see how it play out.
They out of there. Like they found a chick who got them out the streets, and they've been out the streets since they found them. I think that happens all the time. You find a woman
fairly long life, man. We live a
and
fairly long life. Like that time sometimes seems shorter than others. Once you start getting into the long game, we'll see. You know what I'm saying? It might not be like that for everybody. But I know a lot of people who had to do a lot of spiritual reconstruction to get right, to get back on track, because they was lost. Sex is the worst drug in the world. Dead ass. Niggas could say alcohol, motherfucking dope. Nah, sex. Sex is the worst drug in the world. That is the worst shit. Like,
this sounds personal.
No, it is personal, but also I see what happens to other people. I see what that shit do. I see how that shit changed people. I know people who was pure, man. They got with the wrong dude, got with the wrong woman. They a totally different person now. Totally different. They are not the same. It had to be that relationship. It's simple, bro. Like people overlook this shit, man. But like, it's very simple. You get the wrong spirit on you, man. It's gonna go left. It's gonna go left. But to each their own. Why y'all so quiet?
I believe all of that, but currently I'm wondering why you open your mouth so wide when you put on your chapstick.
What? Why you like to chat?
I was literally telling you what was on my mind.
I didn't ask you to tell me what was on your mind. I said, why y'all so quiet?
I told you why. I was thinking about what you said.
You got a problem with, and ain't none of y'all get on Kirk Franklin for eating his food like that. Y'all ain't say shit about how that nigga was eating his food.
That bothered
It
me.
definitely bothered
okay?
me.
Yeah, y'all
why
ain't
did it
say
bother
shit.
y'all? What do you
y'all
mean?
ain't say shit.
Because
That
he
nigga
could have
sitting up
said,
there.
well, he's not here with us. He could have finished eating before he started his questions.
Oh,
That
okay.
nigga was
They all
going
spitting on each
crazy.
other with food. Mm-mm.
Just loud and
But
smacking.
that wasn't the point to criticize him eating. We were listening to Tyrese.
Yeah. I think these conversations that Kirk Franklin has been having with his fellow people they've been productive. They talk about some good stuff. I applaud them.
I agree.
Successful black brothers coming together and talking about stuff.
What was the sigh about?
Nothing. Just listening to y'all. Any other thoughts on this whole body count situation?
I rebuke.
I say run it up until you find the ones.
I don't
Jesus.
say that.
Don't catch STDs or have unplanned pregnancies.
Yeah, that's a fact. Strap up. Don't shoot up the club.
I think that it's too dangerous. Well, let me reserve what it is and I'm gonna say for around. Because I got more questions for y'all and I got more clips for y'all. So that's what I'm saying. Is there any other thing that y'all want to say?
Yeah, just strap up.
Get
Don't shoot up
strong in the
club.
word.
Ain't nobody strapping up, Slimmy.
They
You
already
said
got
what?
everything. What they gonna strap up for?
I just don't believe that anybody, like, I don't believe that somebody that is not strapping up is automatically going to at some point start strapping up. I think that's over.
And the truth is, the more bodies you have, the more likely, in my opinion, you probably are to forego strapping up.
No. You better strap up with them new bodies.
It's the women out
You can
here
still catch
reckless, not the
herpes. Y'all can
men.
strap up. You'll still, sorry, still get herpes.
What's going on, man?
With what?
What do you mean, Slimmy?
She's not wrong.
What do you mean, Slimmy?
What do you mean you still get herpes even if you wear a condom?
Condoms do not
Because you
prevent
can get hurt.
herpes.
Oh, well, don't. You better chill out, Slimmy. She right.
Go ahead, strap it up. You still could catch herpes. They got some sores. Go ahead.
Oh, you saying if you kiss them?
No, period. If
No,
your
if you have
genitals touch it,
sex,
It can be in your genital region, like where your hair is.
yeah, condoms don't
your
prevent
ball
herpes.
sack,
Yo, your
her
left, your
coochie
left,
hole.
Oh, you
Yeah.
saying
your left
you saying
thigh.
any extra contact,
Yeah,
any
Yeah.
physical contact?
it's just simple. It's simple. Condoms don't prevent herpes. However you want to take it.
Get
That's
tested
it.
with your partner. Be responsible with your health. You can
Yeah.
get herpes even if you're strapping it up. Learn about these diseases. They're running rampant. Y'all better learn as much as y'all can. Prevent them. These celebrity men are sleeping with everyone. You would think they'd just be with elite females. No, they're sleeping with the hood boogers. They sleep with everybody.
That's why I'm just on some like, you know what? Let's just keep it contained. Let's keep it within. It just ain't worth it, bro. Like, in
What's
my
that timer
opinion,
for?
huh?
What was that timer for?
What timer?
Quentin.
When we talked about when Anton introduced this segment, I asked Kim how long until somebody brought up the LGBT KSDF community.
You just fucked it up now.
Anyways, let me go ahead and read some of the super chats before we
Oh,
move
you were
over.
saying what was you saying, Anton?
I don't think it's worth it to just be out here fucking with everybody. It's just not. It don't matter whether you're religious, whether you're non-religious. If you, at the very least, on self-preservation mode, it just don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it ain't no box in the world that's worth the suffering that you would have to deal with every single day. It ain't no box in the world that's worth what you would have to take or to fix certain issues, and even if it's a temporary situation, it's like, yo, I don't want to deal with that shit, bro. I don't want to be bothered with that. It's just not worth it. For what? Bragging rights? Like, it just don't make sense to me, man. Like, if you find some clean box, just hold on to that. That's the best box that's worth it to me, is the clean. If you find some clean boxes, hold on to that shit, bro. And keep that shit contained. Keep that shit in house, bro.
I don't get how all these people are getting these diseases, because I get tested mainly for my partner, not for me, because I don't want them saying Quentin gave me something. And I ain't never got nothing. I've been reckless, so I don't know what these stats and everybody got STDs come from.
Go to one of the hot spots. Go find out.
Like, that's the dopest woman, is if shirt box is clean. It's like, yo. Oh, have y'all ever walked past a woman's bathroom and be like, what the fuck was in there?
I used to, before we came from work from home, nigga, it's something ratchet, nigga. Walk by the woman's bathroom.
Yeah, bro. It's like, like, that's crazy, bro. It's insane. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it just, I don't know. It's just not worth it, bro. So I can't. No, I'm good. And then I gotta embarrass you. Be like, nah, I'm straight. And she know why you said I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, cut the lights on. Let me see what the fuck is going on in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro, I'm good. It's not worth it, bro. I'ma stay tight. I'm chilling. And just I don't want to be bothered. I don't know how these, like, it used to be back in the day when you in high school and stuff. It's like, oh man, you know how many hoes you slept with. Now it's weird because when niggas act like they still in high school, and I don't know if they've just never matured past the high school stage. It's a lot of people that got arrested development. It's like, you could be 40 and niggas still be like, nigga, you ain't knocking them down. And it's like, how much more you need?
That's like,
what's the number to where it's like, okay, we don't need to prove this shit to each other anymore. Like, are we still comparing? Mm-hmm. So I don't know. I don't know. I got a different perspective. It just ain't worth it. It's enough shit trying to attack you out here every single day. Fuck, you can't even go hiking. I see niggas got mountain lions trying to eat them, and the nigga, I got to deal with a mountain lion in your pants too. I'm good. I'm straight, bro.
I don't understand that. Like, I don't really have no overlappage with women that I engage in coitus with. And I remember one of my homeboys, we were sitting down eating, and he asked me, he said, Quentin, how do I stay faithful? And I was like, man, that's tough.
No, that's a good question. The way that you stay faithful, in my opinion, is you got to be faithful to you. I don't think it's about the other person. Honestly, I don't think it has anything to do with the other person. I think it got something to do with being faithful to your own self, to your own morals, to your own compass, to your own person, to your own well-being, to your own health, to all of that. I'm faithful to me before I'm faithful to you. Like, I'm looking out for me before I'm looking out for you. And so I think it's a form of selfishness. It's like women, right? When I think about women, that's for everybody. It's like, damn, ain't nobody special. It's like you ain't got no kind of reservation to yourself. Like, you don't look at yourself as shit. Like, why would I look at you as anything if you don't even see yourself as anything? And so I think that the way that you stay faithful is that you got to start looking at how dope you are and how much you want to preserve your life and how much longer you want to live and how much I take pride in the idea that nobody could say that I'm a dirtbag. No woman could ever say that I'm a dirtbag or that I did some dirty shit.